Okay, this is my reaction video to Ahsoka Episode 4, Fallen Jedi.
We almost died multiple times.
We see Sabine and the android trying to fix the ship and trying to get communications to work. Neither one is working. They have to make a choice. They may have to come to a choice whether to try and save Ezra or destroy the map so that Thrawn won't come back, return and become heir to the Empire, which is a nod to the classic novel that Thrawn was introduced in, which is kind of a cute little thing. And Ahsoka's starting to question whether she can trust Sabine or not, which I hear later she will betray Ahsoka. We see Sabine going back into the ship and the android coming out, asking if everything's okay. And Ahsoka says, "Be careful out here," and she goes back into the ship. Of course, there are somebody out in the forest watching the ship and watching the droid. The Dark Jedi's apprentice comes up to the Dark Jedi and the Night Sister to inform them that they found the ship. And the Dark Jedi sends him and the third lightsaber wielder out with with soldiers to go take care of the problem. Sabine's looking for a laser clip for her gun, and Ahsoka has one and gives it to her. The droid is repairing the ship, and you see the Imperial forces starting to surround the ship, or coming up on the ship. One of the Imperial droids is attacking the Jedi droid, and the Jedi droid can fight pretty good with his hands. I like it. David Tennant is a brilliant actor, and he was perfect for this role. Ahsoka and Sabine come to the droid's rescue and starts fighting the soldiers. Some great fighting scenes in this. Ahsoka tells the droid to make the radio priority. They need to get a hold of Hera, and Ahsoka and Sabine head off to the base to get the map. Hera is disobeying direct orders and is going to go rescue Ahsoka without the Republic's permission or not. A lieutenant is trying to stop her, but Hera, Jason, her son, and Chopper are going to head out with 5 starfighters to go rescue Sabine and Ahsoka and the android. One of the fighter pilots we have already seen in Season 3 of The Mandalorian, I think maybe before that. I loved how the character Carson that I mentioned a few seconds ago is saying, "You're going to get in a lot of trouble for this," and Hera makes a kind of like a nod to the classic cartoon series that her character was in, Rebels. Goes, "Once a rebel, always a rebel." I think that was neat. The Dark Jedi mentions to the Night Sister that if we're off by even a little bit, we'll be lost in the void. And she goes, "Have faith." The Dark Jedi goes, "I lost that a long time ago." And at that point, the Night Sister activates the map. Sabine and Ahsoka come across the Dark Jedi's apprentice and the masked figure Jedi with the double lightsaber. Sabine takes on the Dark Jedi apprentice with lasers against the lightsaber, and Ahsoka takes on the other Jedi, or whatever he is. Sabine decides, screw it, grabs her lightsaber and takes on the Dark Jedi apprentice with a lightsaber. Ahsoka kills the third Jedi, or whatever it is, cutting him in half. And Sabine and the Dark Jedi apprentice are still fighting. Sabine tells Ahsoka to go get the map, and Ahsoka leaves Sabine to take care of the Dark Jedi apprentice. Or at least we hope there is. Night Sister orders the Dark Jedi to protect the map while she goes to prepare the ship for departure. Ahsoka approaches the Dark Jedi, and the Dark Jedi, with his back to her, says, "Anakin spoke highly of you." So we thought he may have been from the future or the past, but apparently he's from that time period, and he knew Anakin. And then they prepare to fight each other. Ahsoka stopped the map right before the final calculation was needed, and Balin is very upset. Balin's the Dark Jedi. So the Balin knocks Sabine off a cliff, and now Sabine with her phaser is taking on Balin. As Sabine betrays Ahsoka by giving the Dark Jedi the map back because he said he'll help her reunite with Ezra. Shin starts to force choke her, and the Dark Jedi stops her, telling her to release her. "I've given her my word."
Unlike her former mom.
It only took a second after activating the map again to get the final coordinates. They now have the coordinates to get to Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ezra Bridger. The Dark Jedi destroys the map with his lightsaber so nobody can follow him. Hera and the fighters are now going to attempt to destroy the hyperspace ring. I really how dark and cold the Night Sister goes, because the Hera and the fighters are coming. She goes, "Ignore them, engage the hyperdrive." Activating the hyperdrive causes 3 of the fighters to be destroyed. Carson, one other, is the only one to survive, plus Hera's ship. Hera's son Jason goes, "Mom, I have a bad feeling his powers of the Force are starting to grow." Ahsoka wakes up in a different realm, or her mind is, and she hears Anakin. He calls her Snips, which was her nickname in the Star Wars Clone Wars. We see Hayden Christensen as Anakin. I knew he was going to be in here, but I don't know if he's going to be as Anakin or Vader. I like it. Okay, that's it for episode 4. In a few minutes, I will be doing episode 5. I am liking this. It's getting better with each episode, in my opinion. Can't wait. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. Thank you.